Yeah, my name is Henning Schmidt. I work for 6foot and Team Greybox, and we are basically the publisher of this wonderful single-player puzzle platformer game called Rime.
Where's the sort of point of reference for people that might not know or might not have seen Rime before?
For people who have not seen Rime, you can say some references might be maybe Journey from PlayStation 4. So we talk about a very wonderful arty game with a very special art design, very consistent. Yeah. You can see it here. We have somehow a cartoony cell shading look made with Unreal 4 engine, and very colorful atmosphere with warm colors in a more Mediterranean setting.
So does that sort of reflect the atmosphere of the game throughout, or does it change from being sort of a chilled out thing to?
Currently chilled out is a very good word to describe the very first stage you see here. Yeah. There are more stages and the atmosphere changes. So we have some themes, color theme or mood theme. So it changes depending on which stage you are as part of the storyline.
And I guess Journey is a good example of something that does actually remain fairly chilled to begin with and then gradually intensifies. Is that sort of, you're looking to have that sort of emotional change throughout?
Absolutely. It seems like you have played the game already.
Well,
it is definitely emotionally touching. So far you progress, to more of the storyline becomes unveiled and you get an understanding what you are doing here. To the beginning, you are just a boy. You have a shipwreck due to a storm. You arrive on this isolated, strange, bizarre-looking island and you have no idea what's going on. As a player, you immediately think, okay, I have to leave this island. I have to get off that island, getting home somehow. But the more you progress, the more story elements become unveiled. And I mean, in best case, I say, there is much more in the story as you initially think of.
And I mean, is it all sort of accessible? Could you miss puzzles, or are they all sort of there for you to do you have to solve them all to get through?
It's difficult to miss puzzles. Basically, you solve the puzzles, and the more you solve them, the more progress you have, the more you advance through the island. What you can clearly miss are some secrets and collectibles we have, or the developers have hidden across the entire game world.
So it's not like The Witness where you can pretty much pick what order you go.
No, it's definitely not. You have the feeling of a sandbox game, but it isn't. The stages are huge. Yeah. And you don't have a linear progress. You can, of course, leave the, let's say, perfect path and take a look on the left and on the right side. You can explore. And this exploration is also rewarded by the game.
In terms of like a clean sort of atmospheric experience, do you feel a little bit like Zelda might have stolen some thunder?
We've heard the comparison with Zelda now several times, and of course it makes sense. If you take a look on this game, it has a typical characteristic for the Nintendo audience. Yeah, we respect what Nintendo made with the latest Zelda. It's an awesome game, but we are not only a Switch game, we are also coming for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
That's cool.
Oh, I didn't mention that. No, 4 platforms. Yeah, but we don't compare ourselves with Zelda. Even there are some similarities with the puzzles and also this very colorful world which is there. The focus of the game is a different one. Zelda is for me a clear RPG.
Yeah.
This is not an RPG. This is a puzzle platforming game with a really intriguing storyline on top.
Okay, and is there any dialogue in Rime, or is it all sort of environmental?
No dialogue, no cutscenes, and that might sound strange to the beginning, but the more you think of, we have a storyline there. The far you progress through the game world, the more puzzles you solve, you always get some glimpse in the environment, glimpse of the storyline. And it's a very impactful storytelling the developers have achieved here, because you experience as a player in a very active way the storyline by your own, by understanding the big picture behind that game.
I mean, that has almost become a trend with games that choose not to use dialogue. Journey, as you say, Abzu as well, Inside. Yeah. These games, they. Do you think they're more effective because they've dialed back and they've tried to approach it in a way that isn't spoon feeding? Like, do you think that sort of brings out more emotional resonance?
Yes, I would say the impact on your emotions, how you experience the storyline, is a completely different one. That if you actively progress through the game and you understand the next small piece of the storyline. It has a completely different impact on you as a player than laying back and watching passively something you cannot influence. So
you're more engaged. And sort of, you have sort of ownership of the story because you've uncovered it yourself.
That's Thank you, sir.
Okay, no worries.
The engagement with the storyline is more impactful if you experience on your own by running through the level, solving the puzzles, overcome some challenges, and reach the next goal. And it brings you as a player more into this focus. Instead of watching passively cutscenes.
So when are you looking to get this out? It's April, is it, or May?
It's May 26th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox One. And the Nintendo Switch version follows a few months later, so probably late summer.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.